From the CBS Broadcast Center in Los Angeles, this is CBS 2 News at 11 p.m.
Tonight, a pair of busy burglars are caught on camera as they strike businesses in the Simi Valley. And police think all the burglaries were done by the same duo.
Yeah, and officers are on the hunt tonight for those bandits. CBS 2's Christy Fajardo is live in Simi Valley with security video. Christy.
Yeah, an employee came here to Chi-Chi's restaurant at about 4 in the morning and noticed that this window had been smashed out. The same was true at the neighboring business. And now police believe the same burglars are responsible for boarded up windows around town. Busy burglars is how police in Simi Valley are describing the two people in this security video. Watch as the pair breaks into the old Santa Susana Cafe on Cooner Drive through a glass door and steals a register. Police believe they also tried to do the same at this Baskin-Robbins on Los Angeles Avenue and at Chi-Chi's Italian restaurant next door.
They did get in. They just kind of walk around through, just in a minute they were right out.
Chi-Chi's manager, Gerardo Franco, didn't share their video, but take a good look. He says these also appear to be the same burglars who crawled in and out of his eatery.
Because you're jumping in and out real fast.
And police believe this thieving duo also smashed the glass at this Chili's on Cochrane and tried to take the register to go. But here police say a security guard at the nearby Costco heard the alarm at about 1:45 a.m. and saw them drive off.
They were just probably desperate, to get what they want.
The burglars' images were caught on several videos, but only the old Santa Susana Cafe gave their footage to us. And although the two tried to hide their identities, the owner is hoping they didn't disguise themselves well enough and that the next time they're on camera, it'll be for a mugshot. And you can see the damage that was done to the Baskin-Robbins next door. Now, timestamps on the security video suggest that the burglaries took place between 1 and 2 in the morning. It's not clear how much money the burglars got. If you recognize them, police would like to hear from you. Live in Simi Valley, Christy Fajardo, CBS 2 News.
All right, thank you, Christy. And a hiker made a shocking discovery in the San Gabriel Mountains.
Yeah, the body of a woman was found on a trailhead. It's a remote area near East Fork Road. It's now the focus of a homicide investigation. CBS 2's Lori Perez joins us live from Azusa with the latest. Lori.
You have to go up a very dark and very windy road about 10 miles into the San Gabriel Mountains behind me to get to the spot where deputies say a hiker found a woman's body early this afternoon. Sheriff's deputies were on the scene well after nightfall using headlamps and flashlights as they searched the area. Deputies say it appears the woman suffered blunt force trauma. LASD says the local on a walk found the body in a gully right near a roadway turnout about a mile east of Highway 39 on East Forks Road. It was, as far as we could see, found only a few feet from the area where cars turn around right over a small berm. The neighbor reported the body at 12:15 today. At 7:30, deputies were still up there despite the near pitch black, at one point trying to get more light on one area where they said something might have been written on the earth near the body. They say they have no description of a suspect just yet. The investigation is ongoing. We are live in Azusa tonight. I'm Lori Perez, CBS 2 News.
Okay, Lori, thank you. Now we have some breaking news from Hollywood. Master magician and actor Ricky Jay has died. Jay appeared in TV and movies, including Deadwood, Boogie Nights, and the James Bond film Tomorrow Never Dies. Ricky Jay was 72.
Well, 2 lanes of Interstate 15 are still closed tonight in the Cajon Pass after a deadly wrong-way crash. A driver was reportedly speeding on the wrong side of the road just before hitting a tanker truck head-on. The CHP confirms it got a call just before that crash. The CHP says the impact caused the cab of the truck to catch fire. Witnesses said Good Samaritans rescued the trucker who was hurt, but the driver of the car was killed.
Well, loud explosions rocked a quiet neighborhood in Oxnard today. Residents ran out to see a raging home just on fire. You can see it right here. As CBS 2's Greg Mills shows us, 3 people, including a baby, were hurt.
So we heard like something exploded.
A home security system caught the chaos and the screams. Giselle Mata was watching TV when a series of explosions rocked this house across the street. This is on the corner of Lamar Avenue and Cortez Street in El Rio.
It was really loud, like it started to shake, and then like.
What did you think?
I thought it was like an earthquake.
She said firefighters got here in a hurry. They found 3 people inside.
It was a little girl, the mom, and probably was the husband.
Neighbors were right there when the 3 were treated by paramedics and taken to the hospital. They said the baby suffered burns on the face. Mom, they said, appeared to have been burned the worst. They said Dad was burned on his face, chest, back, and arms. This happened around 8 this morning. The explosions woke this man up. He wasn't aware it was this bad until his daughter ran into his bedroom with this alert.
The house across the street was on fire.
Mata ran outside and saw the destruction and the fire.
We saw that all the glass was shattered, and then that's when like smoke started coming out. The smoke started getting darker, and then that's when it started getting on fire. It started coming out from the garage.
The garage door was blown off. Clothes were shot into the trees. Glass and debris fell up to about 100 feet away. Ventura County Fire told me the explosions were so intense they knocked the house off its foundation and one wall was leaning against the gas meter and gas line. So the fire department asked the gas company to shut down the gas line here where it feeds into that house. Investigators are still trying to determine the cause of that fire. In El Rio, Greg Mills, CBS 2 News.
Hundreds of people marched through an Alabama mall today to protest a deadly officer-involved shooting. Now, police say they shot the wrong man. It happened in a suburb of Birmingham, Alabama. Police confirmed they did kill the wrong person after responding to a call of shots fired inside a mall. It happened on Thanksgiving night. The victim is identified as 21-year-old Emantic Fitzgerald Bradford Jr.
This is not the way to say goodbye to EJ. Not with a bullet. Not in the back.
The officer involved in the shooting has been placed on administrative leave. The search for the real gunman continues.
To Colorado now, a massive pileup in heavy snow, as you can see right here. As many as 20 cars and trucks crashed on Interstate 70. Highway Patrol says a truck that was leaking fuel triggered the collision. No one was seriously injured in the crash, but many drivers, they were stranded for hours. And in Northern California, 8 inches of new snow fell this Thanksgiving holiday weekend. Skiers and snowboarders filled the slopes at Boreal Mountain Ski Resort near Lake Tahoe. Well, chains, they are still required on some of the roads. Yeah, and take a look at this. This is a live look at LAX. Traffic pretty much almost a complete standstill this late at night, Saturday night. Tomorrow is supposed to be the busiest travel day of the Thanksgiving holiday.
Yeah, everybody heading home.
A lot of people, yeah.
Well, a fundraiser tonight at the Borderline Bar and Grill.
A community comes together to help the families affected by the Thousand Oaks shooting tonight.
Plus, violent protests across Paris. Police used tear gas and water cannons to break it up.
And the finishing touches for tomorrow's big Christmas parade in Hollywood.
And I'll let you know whether or not it's going to stay warm or cool for that Hollywood parade. Plus, I'm also tracking rain in the forecast. I'll tell you all about it coming up.